promises to be interesting in today's episode of InterswitchSPAK 4.0, science competition that promotes STEM amongst Nigeria's senior secondary school students. This week, we have Kamsin Yochukwu Emmanuel Obumeka from Nigerian Tulip International College, MS Section, Abuja. Towoju Atinuke and Agbale Deborah from Seoland International College. Joining them are Damilola Obisheson from Holy Vessels International College, Oraibi Okari from Jefta Comprehensive Secondary School, Chinasom Joyce Onubogu from British Spring, Oka, Anambra State, Sophie Felix from Brilliant Child College, Akoka, Zuberu Yunusa Musa from COE Demonstration Secondary School, Akwanga. Shall we welcome our host, Hero Daniels?
According to Henry Fisher, all of the world is a laboratory to an inquiry mind. Welcome to another preliminary episode of InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 4.0. Proudly switched on by IntersWitch. Transaction solutions you can depend on. Exciting times indeed on InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 4.0. If you're a first-time viewer, I will explain how the competition works. We have 9 preliminary episodes, 3 semi-final episodes, and 1 grand finale. I have another set of 9 super SPAKs that are ready to battle it out for the prestigious prize of Nigeria's best STEM students. I'm talking about 7.5 million naira worth of university scholarship. This actually covers a 5-year university scholarship inclusive of monthly stipends, a brand new laptop, and the bragging rights as Nigeria's best STEM student. We're not leaving out the second place winner. He or she will get 4 million naira, which covers a 3-year university scholarship, inclusive of monthly stipends, a brand new laptop, and the third place winner will get 1 million naira, which covers a 1-year full university scholarship and monthly stipends. I'm going to show you a way that you can make a lot of money, but that will be after this break. Stay with us.
Let me tell you a story. Our story blooms over 2 decades ago in a humble university dorm room where the weight of the dark put a strain on our hands, a stain on the sheet where we mapped out our plans. But innovation lit our eyes with a fire to blaze the trail, to change Africa, one solution, one transaction at a time. Our ears listened to the chimes, the buzzing tune of bright ideas. We stretched out our hands, and remember what we did? We flipped the switch. We flipped the switch. It was no ordinary motion. It was to herald a new notion. It is a champion's charge, your invitation to stand on our shoulders. It is your time for elevation. So go ahead, flip that switch, build that business, scale that hitch. Africa's future is waiting on us, and what looks like the sky is only the dew. We are on the brink of something new, because at IntersWitch, we never stop. So you don't stop.
Welcome back. This is InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 4.0, proudly switched on by IntersWitch. Transaction solutions you can depend on. So you can have your own fair share of 100,000 naira simply by answering our home quiz question correctly. 10 smart viewers will win 10,000 naira each by answering this question. But you need to have a QuickTeller account. So if you don't have a QuickTeller account, simply download the QuickTeller app and register your account, and you can start winning. Here comes the home quiz question. Which of the following operates on the principles of pressure? A, microwave. B, calculator. C, syringe. D, thermometer. Congratulations to you in advance. Winners will be announced here and also on all our social media platforms. So if you aren't following us, follow us on InterswitchSPAK. Let's get on with the competition, but first, we need to celebrate some of our scientists of African descent that have achieved incredible milestones in their careers. We call them our SPAK hero. Our SPAK hero of the week is...
Omomi Sadiq has made a mark for herself as a researcher and the inventor of microelectrode biosensors for the detection of drugs and explosives. Omomi obtained a bachelor's degree in chemistry from the University of Lagos in 1985, a master's degree in chemistry in 1987, and a PhD from Wollongong University in Australia. She has carved a niche for herself in understanding interfaces, particularly the electrochemical interface, and how to maximize this knowledge for the purpose of innovative bioanalytical sensing technologies to improve human health and environment. A member of the American Chemical Society, Omomi is a proud recipient of Chancellor's Award for Premier Inventors and Chancellor's Award for Research in Science and Medicine. From Omomi Sadiq's story, young women and girls will find inspiration to pursue career in science. She is an innovator and our SPAK hero today.
Amazing. I am truly inspired by the story of Omomi. Damilola, what do you think of our SPAK hero tonight?
I'm actually proud of her because she is a female, just like I am a female. And within some short period of time, she had a very great achievement.
Amazing, amazing. And I'm sure you do even better. Okay, Super SPAKs, welcome. InterswitchSPAK is played in 2 levels, Foundation and Advanced. In the Foundation round, our Super SPAKs have equal chances of attempting 16 general science questions within a 15-second window. Now, marks will be awarded based on individual speed and accuracy. Dear Super SPAKs, for questions in this round, the first 5 Super SPAKs to get the correct answer will earn 10 points, while others with the correct answer to the same question will earn 5 points. Please note that an incorrect answer or no answer at all earns you no points. So make sure you impute your answer within the 15 seconds window. Do we understand?
Yes, sir.
My Super SPAKs are ready. I am ready. Here comes Foundation round question 1. Which of the following will, on hydrolysis, make the pH of water drop below 7? Is it sodium carbonate, sodium chloride, potassium bromide, ammonium chloride? Which of the following will, on hydrolysis, make the pH of water drop below 7? Only Towoju actually provided the correct answer. To the rest of the Super SPAKs, you're going to do great in the next question. Question 2. The process involved in the formation of urine occurs in what phases? Is it 2, 5, 4, or 3? The process involved in the formation of urine occur in dash phases. Our results are incorrect. Option is D. Apart from Zubairu, the rest of the Super SPAKs provided the right answer. Zubairu, just relax, okay? You're going to do great in the next question. Question 3. If A ratio B equals 3 ratio 4, find the ratio of 3A ratio 2B. Is it 9 ratio 8, 5 ratio 7, 7 ratio 5, 8 ratio 9? If A ratio B equals 3 ratio 4, find the ratio of 3A ratio 2B. Sophie.
Yes, sir.
How did you arrive at your answer?
Okay, A ratio B was 3 to 4. So 3A to ratio 2B would have been 3 times A, which would have been 9, and so times B, which was 8. So I got 9 ratio 8.
You're absolutely correct. Super SPAKs, you can see your scores. Question 4. In the reaction shown, the oxidation number of hydrogen changes from, is it +1 to 0, +2 to +1, 0 to +1, or +1 to +2? In the reaction shown, the oxidation number of hydrogen changes from, correct option is C. Towoju, how did you arrive at the option C?
Okay, when an element is in its free state, its oxidation number is 0. But when it's in a compound, you have to find the oxidation state. So since oxygen normally it's -2, then -2 plus H2, 2H is equals to 0. And when you find H, you get -1.
A round of applause for Towoju. Question 5. The answer of 5.38 multiplies 10 raised to the power 4 in ordinary notation is it 53800, 538, 538,000, or 5380? Correct option is A. Super SPAKs, you can see the results. So if you didn't get it right, better luck next time. Question 6. In semiconductor, the carriers of current at room temperature are A. Electrons and holes, B. electron and ions. C, holes only. D, electrons only. In semiconductor, Kamsi, what's the answer? And how did you get to your answer?
I know holes is a carrier of electricity in your semiconductor. I also know that the answer is not ions, because ions is mainly for ionic compounds dissolved in water. So I got A. The answer is A.
Round of applause for Kamsi. Question 7. If the heat of solution is positive, then solute solubility, what's with rising solution temperature? Is it increases, stops, stagnates, or decreases? Zubairu and Damilola, you're going to do better in the next question. You can see your results. To the rest of the Super SPAKs, well done. Question 8. The part labeled I is called A, medulla, B, urethra, C, cervix, D, ureta. The part labeled I is called Super SPAKs. You can see your scores. We're now halfway through the foundation round. Let's take a look at the leaderboard to see how our Super SPAKs are faring. Super SPAKs, now you can see your points, and I would want to encourage every one of you, make sure that you try harder. Remember, only 5 of you will move on to the advanced level, all right? Question 9. The lead acid accumulator consists of what acid as the electrolyte? A, nitric acid, B, tetraoxosulfate 6 acid, C, hydrochloric acid, D, phosphoric acid. The lead acid accumulator consists of what acid as the electrolyte? Our results are in. Apart from Towoju, Joyce, and Zubairu, the rest of the Super SPAKs gave us the right answer. Question 10. How would you describe the action of concentrated sulfuric acid on sugar? A, reduction, B, dehydration, C, oxonolysis, D, hydrolysis. How would you describe the action of concentrated sulfuric acid on sugar? All right, B?
Yes, Hugh.
How did you arrive at your answer? You selected option D.
Well, when concentrated sulfuric acid goes on sugar, it removes the water molecules and leads to the formation of a black mass known as sugar charcoal. So therefore, is dehydration.
A round of applause for Raibi. Question 11. What is a cup-like sac at the beginning of the tubular component of a nephron in the mammalian kidney? Is it urethra, Bowman's capsule, or Henle's loop? What is a cup-like sac at the beginning of the tubular component of a nephron in the mammalian kidney? Towoju, how did you arrive at the correct option C?
I think that Bowman's capsule is like a cup, so when you say cup like.
That's pretty smart. A round of applause for her. Question 12. Find the value of X in the figure shown. A, 24 degrees, B, 96 degrees, C, 124 degrees, D, 56 degrees. Find the value of X in the figure shown. Question 13. Work done on an object to bring it to a certain point in space is called A, potential energy, B, kinetic energy, C, gravitational potential energy, D, mechanical energy. Work done on an object to bring it to a certain point in space is called. The correct option is gravitational potential energy, option C. Question 14. What comes next in the sequence 1, 3, 7, 13? Is it 25, 30, 15, or 21? What comes next in the sequence 1, 3, 7, 13? Who wants to explain? Okay, Kapsi, go ahead.
Well, you're adding even numbers. From 1 to 2, you added 2. From 3 to 7, we added 4. From 7 to 13, we added 6. So the next one to add is 8, and 13 plus 8 is 21.
And that is absolutely correct. A round of applause for Kamsi. Question 15. The distance between E and H is called A, crest, B, frequency, C, amplitude, D, wavelength. The distance between E and H is called Agbale.
Yes, sir.
How did you arrive at the correct option D?
I know that the distance between two successive crests is the wavelength, so that's the
Well done, a round of applause for her. We have now come to the final question. Here comes question number 16. Oncogene is responsible for causing what? Is it paralysis, cancer, tuberculosis, malaria? Oncogene is responsible for causing what? Joyce, what's your answer?
B.
Can you explain why you chose B?
I think oncologist treats cancer, so obviously oncogene, and I read about it before.
Well, you're absolutely correct. That's the correct option. Well done. We have now come to the end of the foundation round. After the break, we're going to meet the 5 super SPAKs that will make it to the advanced level. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
InterswitchSPAK is an IntersWitch Switch a Future initiative.
It's still InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 4.0, proudly switched on by IntersWitch, transaction solutions you can depend on. Before we went on the break, Super SPAKs attempted all the questions in the foundation round, and now only 5 of them will move on to the advanced level. Without further ado, the 5 Super SPAKs moving on to the advanced level are, with a total of 135 points, Agbale is the first, followed by Kamsi, followed by Oraibi, followed by Towoju, and finally Joyce. To the rest of the Super SPAKs, thank you so much for coming on to this competition, and go ye into the world and continue to SPAK. Please, can we give them a round of applause as they exit the stage? Congratulations, my 5 Super SPAKs. You've officially made it to the advanced level. We're going to quickly take a turn to determine the order of play. Today's take a turn is a puzzle, and here comes the take a turn question. Match each substance with the appropriate name. The substances are OH, H3O, H2O, H2O2, and the names are hydrogen peroxide, hydronium. Oraibi is the first to solve the puzzle, followed by Joyce, water, and hydroxyl. We're still waiting for Agbale, Kamsi, and Towoju. Kamsi is next to solve the puzzle. We're still waiting for Agbale and Towoju. Agbale is next, and Towoju. Now we have our order of play. Oraibi, are you ready to SPAK?
My name is Oraibi Okari, and I am ready to SPAK.
Now is the time to SPAK. What refers to a solution with higher osmotic pressure than...
Hypertonic.
Osmosis occurs in what medium only?
Liquid.
Cell wall in higher plants is made up of?
Chitin.
What is the name of the element with the symbol?
Cobalt.
What is the IUPAC name of C3H8?
Propane.
What is the name of the phase change from liquid to solid?
Freezing.
What is the area expansivity of a rod if its linear expansivity is
4.2 times 10 raised to minus 4.
What is the equivalent of 2 6 ohms resistors connected in parallel?
6.
Calculate the work done when force of 20 newtons stretches a spring by 15 millimeter, and I think that's your last question.
0.5 joule.
Well done, Oraibi. Joyce, are you ready to SPAK?
My name is Unboxing Joyce, and I'm ready to SPAK.
Now is your time to SPAK. Which element is represented by T? Which group of elements have an outer electronic configuration of
Noble gases.
What gas is the
Methane.
main? What is the destruction of red blood cells?
Pass.
Plasmolysis is the process in which cells lose water in a what solution?
Hypotonic solution.
What are biological?
Enzymes.
The wave that travels through stress strings is known as?
A transverse wave.
Capacitors are used in
To store charges.
The bond between silicon and germanium is?
Ionic.
Find the volume of a cube whose is?
8 meter cube.
If a number is divisible by 9, it is also
3.
Find the least positive value of m that will make 32 plus m.
1.
Well done, Joyce. Kamsi, are you ready to SPAK?
My name is Kamsi Obumeka, and I'm ready to SPAK.
Now is your time to spark. Which participants in a chemical reaction usually remain unchanged at the end of the reaction?
Skip.
What is the atomic mass of the element phosphorus?
Skip.
What separation technique can be used to separate a mixture of sand and
Filtration.
The breaking down of complex molecules down into smaller
Cracking.
molecules. What animals are those animals that spend?
Aerobio.
Rainfall is measured with
Rain gauge.
an object of mass 30 kg slides down an inclined plane at an angle.
1.
The characteristic of a vibration that determines its intensity is
Energy.
dispersion of light is the ability of white light to.
Separate into different colors.
The electromagnetic wave with the highest wavelength is. That's your last question.
Microwave.
Well done, Kamsi. Agbale, are you ready to spark?
My name is Agbale Deborah, and I'm ready to spark.
Now is your time to spark. What is the closest noble gas to lithium on the periodic table?
Beryllium.
Which scientist discovered the neutron?
Chadwick.
The separation technique used for separating solids based on the difference in sizes is?
Sieving.
Ecology is divided into what and what?
Ontology and synecology.
How many percent of carbon dioxide are present in the atmosphere?
0.03.
How many percent of oxygen are present in the atmosphere?
21.
The capital of Botswana is?
Skip.
Which state has the slogan Home of Peace?
Borno State.
The capital of Kenya is?
Skip.
In 10 squared, the exponent is?
100.
Well done, Agbale. Towoju, are you ready to spark?
My name is Asimke Towoju, and I'm ready to spark.
Now is your time to spark. How many valence electrons are in carbon?
4.
What is the IUPAC name of C5H12?
Pentane.
Which member of the alkane family is the main constituent of natural gas?
Propane and butane.
A what is an animal that hunts, kills, and eats other animals for food?
Predators.
What is a term used to describe organisms that predators kill for food?
Prey.
What is necessary for photosynthesis to take place in green plants?
Chlorophyll.
Which state has the slogan Home of Hospitality?
Castina.
What is the beginning level of karate sports?
Pass.
The first Commonwealth Games was held in what year?
Pass.
If 8 grams of salt costs 400 naira, what will 48 grams of salt cost? That's your last question.
2,400.
Well done, Towoju. Super Sparks, well done. You've done great. But we have a tie. Towoju and Agbale are tied. It is now time for us to conduct the seven end. To break the tie, I'm going to ask you a question. Please wait for me to call on the first person that hits the buzzer. All right? And you have exactly 5 seconds to provide the correct answer. If you give me the correct answer, you will qualify to the semifinals. But if you provide an incorrect answer, the other person will qualify. Do you understand? Here comes the sudden end question. What is the general name for substances with 1 or more unpaired electrons? Towoju, you are first.
Radical.
Are you 100% sure?
I think it's metals.
You think it's metal? Agbale, do you know the answer to that question? You don't. So Towoju thinks the answer is metal, but she answered free radical. Towoju, your verdict is, we'll go on a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Two decades ago, we flipped the switch, flooded the dark continent with light, created an industry, opened the doors that ushered in the future. Africa is emerging. Visionaries are evolving. But it wasn't always this way. Before the beginning, cash ruled the streets and crime was its aid. Africa was groping, coping with the darkness, until we founded the switch and turned on the future. 20 years after, The dark continent is now bursting with innovation, and we're just getting started. Until Africa is borderless, limitless, we are never stopping. Welcome to the Odyssey, the first experience. The future begins today.
It's still InterswitchSPAK National Science Competition Nigeria 4.0. Before the break, we had a tie between Agbale and Towoju. Towoju has provided an answer. She said free radical, but she thinks the answer is metal. Towoju, how long have you been studying for this competition?
Quite sometimes.
No, just give me.
Can't.
But you were absolutely correct. Free radical is the answer. Congratulations to you. You have made it to the semi-final stage of this competition. Also joining Towoju is Oraibi and Joyce. So, Kamsi, Agbale, thank you so much. You've been such a wonderful sport in this competition. Go ye into the world, and I'm sure you will do amazing things. Give me a round of applause for them. 10 smart viewers will win 10,000 Naira each by answering this question. But you need to have a QuickTeller account. So if you don't have a QuickTeller account, simply download the QuickTeller app and register your account, and you can start with it. Here comes the home quiz question. Which of the following operates on the principles of pressure? A, microwave. B, calculator. C, syringe. D, thermometer. What an emotional episode this has been. We just saw Oraibi, Towoju, and Joyce. They just got their spot in the semi-final stage of this competition. Join us next week as we'll have another set of super sparks that are ready to entertain and educate you. Please follow us on all social media platforms at InterswitchSPAK. My name is Hero Daniels. Until I catch you next week, same time, same station, remember that excellence is an action and not a skill. Good night.
InterswitchSPAK is an InterSwitch Switch a Future